Doing all right, thanks. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing just
Good,
fine.
good.
So did you get a chance to anybody make or did you get a chance to make somebody's day better this week or anybody make your day better?
No, I got a chance to make somebody's day better last night because they won my giveaway. Uh, no, I got
Well,
to
There you
I
go.
got to go see my daughter and my son-in-law today and took them out to eat, and then we went out for iced coffee afterwards and stuff like that. And as far as people making my day better, well, I'm 4 subs away from 3,000. So yeah, everybody's been making
awesome.
my day better. So
Good job.
Wow. Awesome.
Well, tell you
Cool.
what, I imagine everybody here is probably subscribed to you.
oh, I imagine.
If somebody with a ranch wouldn't care to throw out Gizzard's uh, channel there, and man, hopefully we can get you 4 subscribers tonight. And we got other good subscriber news too. I mean, tonight, so that'd be awesome if we could get you there. That would be great. Well, thank you so much for being here, Gary. Always appreciate you.
Thank you.
And up next, we have somebody making his first debut on Guns Bearing Therapy, all the way from the left side of the states out in California, or not California, but up there above California in that area. And I'm so happy to have him on here. And I want to welcome Dean Foss. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome, man. So glad you can be on tonight.
Yeah, I took an early nap so I could finally make it to your chat.
Awesome. Well, did you get an opportunity this week to make somebody's day better? Did somebody make your day better?
Well, I guess my day was made better because I came home from work and my wife was still here, so she was willing to put up with me for another day.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah.
That is a good one.
Gotta
Definitely.
look on the positive side of that.
And you never know how you affect other people because it could be something small that, I've had people come, years later and say, "Hey, you were right," and I don't know what they're talking about because we it was something that we just had. We're just having a conversation and talking about stuff, and they said, "Well, I took your advice and I went back to school," something like that, and I didn't even remember saying it. It was just in the course of a normal conversation that I happened to say something, and it got them to thinking, and they, it turned out it helped them out. I didn't even know it.
Awesome. Yeah, that is great when you find later on down the road that you said or did something and at the time you didn't realize that it was going to make an impact on somebody's life. And then come to find out that it did. I mean, that's just great. And it's, one way to show us that like we should always, trying to make a better impact, for everybody. So man, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. And we have one more person back here in the green room, probably finishing up the rest of the key lime pie. And I want to welcome Mr. DJ Play Nice. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing really well, and I brought my own fork for the rest of that key lime pie, Jamie. Thanks for setting some aside for me. I mean, as far as that whole, right on, as far as that, like making somebody's day, I do try to do that every day. And on Valentine's Day, I got to do that with my mom. I took her out for a heart-shaped pizza at one of our favorite pizza restaurants.
Awesome. That is awesome. Man, that is great, buddy. And Bama Dad just said, come on, Gary needs one more sub. Oh, man. That'll be great. Thanks for being on tonight, DJ. Appreciate you as always, buddy. Oh, my goodness. And talking about subscriber counts, let's all congratulate Hasbro. he just hit 2,000 subscribers, and he's going to be having a. Or well, I'll let you tell it there, Hasbro. What you got coming up?
Well, yeah, I don't know why, but people still listen. They still watch. And me fooling around with guns and ammo and blowing stuff up occasionally. But I know I'm all kidding aside, I'm really honored that people actually do like at least a little bit what I do. And it's good to hang around. It's good community to hang around with and good to hang around with you guys. And I just kind of enjoy the whole thing. And if I don't have fun, I don't do it. So I just kind of, the whole thing I do is just stuff I like to do, right? Not trying to have an agenda or sell anything. I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And hopefully we can get Gary to 3K. So if you see that pop up, let us know, Gary.
If he needs 4, about the time I disconnect, it'll probably go up.
I'm looking right now. Yep, it just hit 3,000 just now.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
I offered to disconnect.
awesome.
Thank
Now-
you. Thank you, everybody.
You know what'll happen is like half of like 12 people will unsubscribe, and then you'll have 14 subscribe tomorrow most usually.
Oh, sure.
I mean, Hasbro was talking about that earlier. He's like, yeah, I hit 2K and then it went back below and it went back up. And I was like, yeah, man, that's how my 1K was. It's like, I got to enjoy that 1K like 3 times,
The gift that keeps on giving, yeah.
just like a Jelly of the Month Club, brother. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is so awesome. And I guess while we're on it, it wasn't like so much a milestone. I mean, like it all is milestones for me, for my channel. I'm so thankful that, anybody watches my channel. Never even thought that would happen. But I was thinking like, well, when I want to do like another giveaway, and I just happened to look up, and I was at 1,767 subscribers or whatever, or 1,676 subscribers. So I'm like, why don't we do one at 1776? Because I mean, that's just some great numbers right there, and for a good reason. So anyway, I hit that this week, and so next Saturday, Hasbro's going to be doing his 2,000 sub party, and it'll start 2 hours before this show, right, Hasbro?
That's right. 6
7
p.m.
o'clock
Or excuse me.
8 o'clock Eastern. Is that right?
Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern. You're right. Yep.
Okay.
We'll try to make it an hour, not much more, because
Okay.
Hillbilly's got to go get his makeup on, get his new dress on, get ready to go.
Gotta get that hard seltzer code. And then we'll be doing the 1776 giveaway here. So that'll be fun.
Gotta get
Saturday
dolled up
night.
for the town. Yep, you gotta get dolled up.
Do what, buddy?
Said you gotta get dolled up for the town. What do you expect, guys? Why everybody looking at all weird?
Oh my goodness. We got a sighting out there, Jamie.
Hey!
Hey, Mario.
How you doing, Mario?
Hey, Mario.
Hey!
It's not fair. Nobody give a count. Hold on, I'll do a countdown. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey! Oh, Mario. Oh, man. Glad to see everybody on tonight. Man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already having a fun time. Already making my day better. And one quick thing I don't want to forget about is Moondog had sent me a message earlier and said that he was not going to be able to make it tonight. That his mom had a mild stroke, and she's okay, right now. I mean, she's like stable or whatever. So, guys, keep Moondog and his mom in your prayers. That's something really, really tough. Nobody wants to see that. And we got Pat in the bunker out here. Just gifted 5 memberships, buddy. Guys, click on that if you're not a member. And I think they got filled up. Awesome. Well, thank you, Pat, very much for that. You didn't have to do that, brother, but sure appreciate it. Man.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Not a problem.
Kyle said, you all just blew my speaker. Well, we just got to say hey to Mario, though. There we go, man. That's awesome. So, I thought tonight it'd be fun, and it's always fun for me. I hope everybody else enjoys it. But we're going to talk a little bit about lever actions tonight. And I have 2 topics on that. And so we'll just start with Bubba on this first one and go around the panel. And while he's doing that, I'll get the giveaway tool ready, guys. I have it up. I just don't have it turned on yet. I had it charging. So anyway, Bubba, what do you think? Why do you think there was more than normal amounts of new lever guns released this year? Any rhyme or reason?
I think the necessity breeds invention kind of deal is going on right now. I think it's chiefly due to all the new state laws that's been going around and stuff. The magazine bans, oh my gosh, it's a scary AR. Oh my gosh, we've got to ban it. So I think a lot of companies are seeing that and seeing that their customers aren't able to get guns that they want in their area, and they're trying to find a medium. In my opinion, they're trying to find a medium. And one gun that hasn't been banned because they haven't said anything, which I mean, it's only going to take a few seconds for people to be like, "Oh my God, no, that looks scary now too," and they'll try to ban that too as well. But it fills most of the criteria that they're trying to get rid of. And in the case of it doesn't really have a 30-round mag or anything like that. It's tube fed. Most of them tube fed, side gate loaded. Whatever. And you have to full on pull out an action in order to load around and then come back. It's not semi-auto, but it technically is semi-auto kind of deal. And it's that like go between, I think. And they're trying to fill that void so that they can sell in areas that they can't sell other guns. That's just my opinion. But I'm sure everybody else has another one. But that's why I think there's so many of them. Trying to breed a firearm that they can sell in states that they can't sell their other ones. But that's just me.
All right. Well, some good answers. How about you, Jamie?
Why are so many people coming out with lever action rifles this year? I think some of them are not truly lever actions. You can't throw a lever on an AR-15 and call it a lever action. I'm sorry, that's not what we're talking about here. I think people have seen some of the prices that the old JM Stamp Marlins and the Winchesters are going for. I think it's obvious that Ruger is not able to keep up with the demand. You've seen Rossi's quality as well as their price go way up, and the demand for the lever action rifle is still out there. And yeah, it's out there and doable. People love lever action rifles, and if they ever start making cowboy movies again, you'll see it just continue to skyrocket. Personal preference. I mean, they're your guns. You can do what you want to with them, but don't be one of these guys that get that tactical stock to go on there, and then a tactical AR-15 style handguard and all that. Because I'm telling you, you can do that to your lever action, but there's going to come a day when you get my age, and you're going to sit back and you're going to be watching a John Wayne or a Clint Eastwood movie, and you're going to say, "I can't believe I did that to my lever action rifle."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's different strokes for different folks, I reckon. And but I think it's just there's been just a lot of them, and so I thought that'd be kind of interesting. So we'll drop on down to you, Hasbro.
Well, here goes conspiracy theorist, right? You ready? If you notice, it's not just lever guns; it's bolt guns too. I think the industry is really worried about an assault weapons ban, and they're making sure they still have something to sell. And then they got the tactical look, right? I think it was who was it that started the first shotgun, dressed it all up? I forget. I saw it on his channel. Grantham. I think he's the one that first did that. Dressed one up and thought it was. Everybody thought that's cool, but I think it's really the industry worried about all of a sudden they won't have anything to sell. I hope I'm wrong.
That's definitely a great point, guys. I think those are all great points. So about you, Pat?
Well, I think everybody's made a lot of good points here, but just from what I think, throw a little something different out there. Lever guns are just cool. I mean, it was literally the old west version of a tactical rifle. Quick follow-up shots. You can keep it right up against your shoulder and just cock that action and just go to town. Keep your sight picture on target and just pick them up, knock them down. Pick them up, knock them down. Pick them up, knock them down. So, and they're just cool.
Unless it's 45-70, it's hard to keep on target.
Yeah, that one's a little rough. That one's definitely a little rough, but you get into a 30-30 or anything lower than that, like I've got a little 22 Henry behind me, and man, I can just keep that thing glued to my shoulder, and I can just rack and I can empty that magazine right onto a piece of steel, 8-inch, at about 25-30 yards, and forget about it. They're all in a nice group, and it's I just love doing that. So I think it's a cool factor too, and just quick, easy follow up shots, especially in some of those states that don't allow some of the more fun ones. Or so anyway, that's just my take.
All righty, well, thank you, buddy. How about you, Mac Man?
Well, for me, it was more like when all the crap was going on with the whole COVID, and there was no ammo, and people weren't shooting ARs so much, and people were buying up on the revolvers because you could still have fun, but you were going through your ammo a lot slower, which I was doing, and I shot a lot more on my revolvers. And now people are stepping up now and wanting, knowing that they can get a 41 mag revolver and they get a 41 mag lever action, and it's not as I can't say it's not as expensive, but it's slower shooting those than maybe emptying a 30-round mag of an AR. So it still makes it a lot more funner. You can do a bit more precise with it rather than just emptying a mag. So I think it's a lot to do with what happened a few years ago when ammo shortages were there. People changed their view on what firearms to buy, which I did. Up until I think before COVID, I think I had one revolver, and now I've got a safe full of them. So I think my opinion would be down to that a little bit.
Awesome. Well, good stuff. I was having trouble. I couldn't get the giveaway pulled up. It wasn't working for me, but Bubba said he got to pull up. So, guys, you can get your hashtags in HBN64 for tonight, and we'll be having a giveaway later. And also, we're going to be doing the monthly giveaway for the month of January. So, anyway, how about you, Gizzard? What do you got to say about all this stuff, brother?
Well, seeing as I'm so far back in the line and all the good stuff's already taken, I'm going to come up with something that maybe nobody else has thought of. Gun guys like to argue about how things are pronounced. You know, you got Garand and Grand and all that stuff. So the more people that are shooting lever actions, and then you get people are going to say, no, it's a lever action. It ain't no lever action. So it gives people something to talk about. And that's always good in the gun industry. So for like anything else, that's what I'm going to go with.
Awesome. Yep, that sounds like a good reason enough for me. Well, so Boss, what's your thoughts on this, brother?
Yes, I agree. I think Bubba is right. That's kind of what I thought when I saw the lever guns at SHOT Show. It's kind of companies hedging their bets on what's going to get banned here or there. I do not own a lever gun. I have never touched a lever gun, so I don't. I want one, but every time I've gone to the gun shop to buy one, I've bought something else. So
Well, we'll hear that when you come out to Nebraska.
I really want one. I've wanted one for a while. I always wanted a 30-30 just because it's iconic, but now I kind of want a 45-70 because it's a lot. I'm a bit of a recoil junkie, so.
Oh yeah.
But, well, that'll help feed that.
But yeah, so there's not much I can say, unfortunately, about it.
Foss, I didn't mean to steal that from you.
Real quick, I want to say howdy to Willie and everybody else that's coming in on MacMan's side. For the giveaway tool to actually pick up your hashtag, you will have to come over on Guns Bearing Therapy and retype that in, buddy. For some reason, the giveaway tool will not pick up the shared streams. So anyway, appreciate you being here. Thanks for sharing this, MacMan.
No problem.
So how about you, DJ?
Well, let's see. Gary said that it was hard to come up with something at his position. I'm bringing up the absolute ass end on this one, and I was able to make a couple of good notes. One of the things that I think is, what's there left to do in ARs? I mean, I like that there was an inclusion on the panel already about, well, it's the same kind of thing with bolt guns, and I hadn't noticed that, but reflecting on it was just like, yeah, that's true. A lot more space on the racks in stores for them. Another thing is, I think that shotguns, ARs, what are you going to do with an AR? Shotguns have gotten a lot of attention recently, too. All the shorter ones have been coming out, the bird's head grip stuff. Remington's got some interesting ones that are out, and I think maybe that's contributing to it as well. And then, like, I shifted from there to home defense. I mean, kind of like what's left on the home defense tip, and lever guns, a little bit shorter, got the carbine size, and coming around a corner with one of those might be something that's more attractive. And I also was thinking, it's a pretty simple machine. There aren't a lot of things that people have to think about when they're using one. And anybody that's seen a Western and seen somebody kick the action on the lever and bring it right back up to bear, that's an easy example to follow. And then I'm gonna leave it with this. Maybe it's just because the boomers are really deep in the market right now. That's what I got.
Yep, could be. Yep. And also, I'm going to throw out here in the side chat, if nobody's hasn't done it yet. Travis and Defense Dad, they did a video talking about Thunder on the Prairie. Man, it's been like 4 or 5 days ago, and so I threw out the link to that. So if you're wondering what they're talking about, Thunder on the Prairie and stuff, it's a get together in Nebraska, just outside of Lincoln, right? And anyway, Travis P11 and Defense Dad's putting this on, and it's it's at a gun range. And so if you're thinking about going or interested, go over and watch that video. They tell a lot about it, and so
it's a lot of fun.
Gary,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can make it this year. I missed last year, but I want to go really bad, so I'm hoping I can make it. So, anyway, guys, make sure you get your hashtags out there, and let's bring up the next topic. But see, DJ, Foss, and Gizzard, you guys get to be first on this one. So, anyway, we're still going to talk about lever guns here, and then right after that, right after that, we'll do the monthly giveaway, and we still got plenty of time. So, anyway, so what this is about is what caliber lever action would you like to see them come out with, and what one would you shoot the most? When I say that, it's like, I'd like to have a 45-70, but is that the one I'm probably going to be shooting the most? If they, is it going to be, 38, 357, or if they come out in this caliber, I would probably shoot that a lot. And plus, do you prefer the side load or the tube load magazines? So, and we'll just start with you, DJ.
Well, starting in reverse from there, since we're reversing back up the line, side load, most definitely. And I'd like to see more in 22. Now, there might be just plenty of them out there, and I'm just not paying attention that much. But it seems like everybody's talking about the larger bore stuff. I mean, we're going up from 30-30. Everybody wants to crank in on a 45-70. That'd be fun for sure. But I think I'd spend a lot more time in 22 or 22 mag for sure. That's where I'd like to be.
Cool. And do you like the side load or tube load?
Oh yeah, side load. That's just slick.
Alrighty. So, like I said, Foss, you've already said that you don't have one yet, but what do you got to say about this?
Well, I'll say side gates are cooler than tube fed, and I would kind of like to see. I know there's already a 30-06 one, but another 30-06 with better styling. But it probably will never happen. I'm a big fan of 30-06.
Oh yeah, great caliber, no doubt about that. All righty. So, how about you, Gizzard?
Well, I'm going to go along with DJ here. Side load and either 22 or 22 Magnum. I would love to have either or both. Especially 22 Magnum, I think it'd be a hoot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of power, a lot of speed, a lot of fun.
Yep. I'm sure there's probably some people out there saying, I'd like to see one of 5.7 too.
No.
All righty. So we'll jump right on up to Mac Man and work our way across.
Like the other guy said, 22 Magnum. That seems to be the up and coming and the hot load at the moment. Mark. So I'd definitely like to see some more coming out in 22 mag. Side gate, tube fed. I don't mind. They're both great. They just I think the side gate is an easier one to load. As long as you don't catch your thumb or something all the time. But me wise, I don't really mind either. But 22 mag I think would be the big one for me, because that seems to be the way everything's going at the moment.
Awesome. A lot of good stuff, man. And even out here on the side chat, I'm trying to catch all of them, but yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out there. Got a 3855, yeah. So side loads. So okay, I want to say hi to Mark Thomas here real quick, and after we get to Pat, we'll jump down to you, Mark. Okay. So Pat, what do you got to say about this, brother?
I'm kind of in the same camp that Julian's in. Is side gate or tube load doesn't really matter. I mean, quickness, yeah, I'd probably side gate, but I like either one. Or if they have both, that's great too. I'd have to go with the 357. I think it would really complement my pistol that I've got. Just to have a one caliber kind of fits all, the pistol and the rifle on top of that, and being able to run a pretty good, like a plus P round 357, just have it smoking coming out of that rifle. As far as anything else, I've got a Henry 22 and absolutely love it. It's been one of the, I had a semi-auto 22 and I got rid of the semi-auto 22 and kept the Henry, if that tells you anything on the performance, on just accuracy and how good this thing behind me shoots. But yeah, if it wasn't a 357 or a 38, I'd probably have to go with a 22 mag. My friend bought one about 2 weeks after I got my regular 22 long rifle, and the same gun overall, couldn't tell a difference. Just loaded in 22 mag, but man, that 22 mag coming out of that barrel, smoking out of there. So yeah, that'd probably be my top pick right there.
All right. All right. So how about you, Mark Thomas?
If I could have a lever action, that's a long list. I'd love to have a 44 Magnum. I'd love to have a 45 Colt. Love to have a 41 Magnum. 357 Magnum. It's just the list goes on. I wouldn't turn down any of them. Great guns, great calibers, fantastic.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good calibers out there, and the side chat's been throwing out some great calibers too. That be really cool to have in a lever. So, we'll jump up to Hasbro. How about you, buddy? What would you shoot the most, and what would you like to see in a lever action, and like the side gate or tube fed?
Side gate for sure. Just I hate tubes. I just hate the tubes. But probably first of all would be for commercial gain. I'd want a 50 BMG. So I can come out with a cool T-shirt like Kentucky Ballistics right afterwards. There you go. But no, if I had one, hillbilly, I'm going to need your help because it's really rare to get. All right, that's a Rossi R92. So to get one, you and I are going to have to go visit CW, and you're going to have to distract him while I grab it and run out the back door. That's about the only way I think I'll find one of those things. Yeah, I want one in a 454 Casull to match my pistol.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, the reason I bought this new Rossi 92 is 357. 38 357 is. I looked at it and I'm like, oh man, I already got pistols chambered in that and everything. And I'm like, I just have to have it. And so, oh, good stuff, guys. So, Jamie, we're up to you, brother.
I think what I would like to see them come out with is 350 Legend, 400 Legend lever actions, because those calibers, those cartridges are gaining traction in the straight wall states, and I think it would be very cool of them to get those out there. Uh, One that I would be interested in is I'd like to get my hands on one of those 360 buck hammers. If y'all have heard about those, but
Oh, yeah.
they're actually a 358 diameter bullet, not a souped up 9 millimeter. So, and I know you're only talking about three or four thousandths of diameter, but I'm definitely a side gate guy. I wouldn't mind the combination side gate and the tube, like on some of the Henrys, because that would make them a lot easier to unload when you get back to the truck after hunting. But I definitely want to get my hands on one of those 360 buck hammers, and I'd like to see 350 Legend and 400 Legend in a lever action.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And I'd shoot the fool out of 350 Legend. I'm already loading that, casting for it, and I've got an AR for it as well. So, yeah, I think that would be very cool.
Yeah, and I agree with you guys. Like some of these states that can only shoot straight wall cartridges, that would be nice to have. So, all right, Bubba, we're up to you, brother.
There's two calibers I would like to have in lever guns. One is already one, but I just wanted, just because it was one of the first universal cartridges, I would like to get 4440, one chamber in 4440, and I would really love for them to come out with a good 10 millimeter lever gun, 10 millimeter or 40 Smith and Wesson lever gun, one that can head spaces up perfectly on both. I would love to have one of those. Those just. I just like 10 mil and I like 40 Smith and Wesson. I'm sorry, that's just me. 10 millimeter, best millimeter. I guess 8 millimeter ain't too bad, but yeah. As far as side gate and tube fed goes, I use both. It doesn't really matter to me. But I think, like, if you're under pressure or something like that, like in a situation where you're actually being shot at and you're hiding behind cover, I don't want a tube fed one. I want a side gate one. Just because there's not going to be no room for me to stick my arm all the way out to pull out the tube if I'm hiding behind cover. So the side gate's definitely better in that situation. But that's the only time I would care about either side. But yeah. Side gates do look cooler, though. I will say that side gates are definitely cooler. Way easier to load that way. But yeah. But 4440 and 10 millimeter is what I would like to have.
Cool. Yeah, man, I've seen a lot of stuff out there, and I agree with you. 10 millimeter was going to be one of mine that I'd like to see them come out with, and honestly, I prefer the side gate, but the combo tube side gate would be, it'd be a great option for any of them. It really would. Way safer, to unload when you get back to the truck or you're, fixing to, head out of the woods. One thing I do remember, it only happened on me once, but I was pretty young. I was squirrel hunting, and I had my Marlin 22, and it was tube fed. Of course, I had loaded up, walked down off in the woods, and I was carrying my gun over my shoulder, up in the air and everything. And walking down there looking for squirrels, and of course, I'd pointed my gun down for a little bit, walking at towards the ground, and I felt something dragging the ground. I looked down, and I didn't get my tube twisted on there all the way, I guess, and it popped out on me, and it dumped most all my shells out, and actually bent my tube just barely. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to make that mistake again. But a couple I was thinking of too was the 10 millimeter. I would like to see a 9 millimeter lever action, no doubt about that. And then I'm thinking like we do have like lever action 22s, but would you think anybody would buy like a lever action 380 or something? Somebody that's maybe don't want the recoil or whatever. They want something bigger than 22, stuff like that. So there's lots of calibers out there that I wonder if they made them, like, would they be a hot item? Caliber that, nobody else is really putting out in a lever action.
I don't know. Out of a rifle, 9 mil don't have hardly any recoil. So.
Yeah. But you go back to where somebody has a 380, pistol, and that's what they're carrying, and that's what they have the most of, and would like to have a rifle. I'm just using that as like a
looks like, according to Tommy Boy, we already have a 9 millimeter lever action out there.
I have not heard of that or seen it. I'll be darned.
Since you said 10 millimeter as well, Hillbilly, I just want to ask the side chat, or the panel and the side chat, who else would want a 10 millimeter lever?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anybody in disagreement to having a 10 millimeter lever gun? I mean, come on, for real. I cannot be the only. Me, Hillbilly, and MacMan cannot be the only ones that want a 10 millimeter lever gun.
I got a question.
I chirped in.
Oh, Defense Dad wants a lever acting crossbow. That'd be cool.
Pull back and pull some strings.
I won't one that shoots acorns, because evidently those are fairly deadly too.
Okay,
be careful. They start a lot of stuff.
I know.
I gotta get off of here and get ready for church in the morning. But I do want to ask a question as I'm leaving. And is this going to be possible to do a 10 millimeter and 40 Smith and Wesson, since those cartridges head space off of the lip of the case? It looks to me like if you chamber it to where it's going to headspace 10 millimeter, and then you put a 40 Smith & Wesson in there, the firing pin ain't going to reach it to knock the primer. Hit the primer.
I've got a
what
10
what a
millimeter.
killjoy! What a killjoy, Jamie. We were all enjoying this idea, and you had to ruin it.
And with that, I'll go to bed. Y'all have fun.
I got a quick answer for you. Yes, it worked. My 10 millimeter high point will shoot 40 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah.
I think that's what MacMan was fixing to say.
Yeah, my revolver is a 10 mil, but if I want to shoot 40, I've got to change the cylinder.
Oh, okay.
That's my point. You can't change the cylinder in a lever action.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
all right,
Jamie.
Anything you want to
Good night,
plug
Jamie.
before you jump off here, brother?
Not really. Just come see us Friday nights at 8 o'clock on Georgia Shooting Connection channel.
Awesome.
It headspaces on the extractors, what Tommy Boy says. Okay. That's good. Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have fun.
Night, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Be good, man.
Well, it would have to headspace on the extractor, because 357 and 38 special, 357 is longer than 38 special. So it would have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it has to be that way. It should work. It will work. I will make it work. I will work my Bubba magic. I will get in contact with Necromancer Bubba, and this will happen. All right, it will just happen.
Well, Mr. Bob says he sent me a picture of the 9mm. Let me see if it's come in yet.
Did you see Tactical Fud's comment about Jamie?
No, I didn't. Bubba, go ahead.
Well, as he left, he said Jamie just made everybody's day better.
Is that better? Is that better? My goodness.
Okay, I got this picture here. Let me pull it up. Huh. Never seen as such. And I'm sure
who's the manufacturer?
Jamie would run right out there and buy this.
Everything. Who's the manufacturer on that?
I don't know. Mr. Bob and Tommy is one that said they were. Mr. Bob sent the picture.
Bubba's Necromancer Fund. Thanks,
my goodness. Yeah, I did not know there's such. Oh my goodness, looky here. Brooke.
Necromancer Fund.
Thanks for the $10 super chat. Oh boy.
And Travis out there's like, okay, I need that.
It's a little bit homely.
A lot of it.
The tombstone.
It don't look like anything John Wayne ever carried, that's for sure.
By POF. Who makes it? Tombstone.
Plenty of fish.
I mean, it's ugly, so homemade, but if it works, it works.
And now, who was the manufacturer on that?
POF.
POF USA.
Okay, gotcha now. I thought you were kidding, Gary.
Alrighty. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and we'll do our giveaway for everybody tonight here in just a little bit, but I want to go ahead and get this done. This is every month. If you don't know, I have a giveaway for every month. And so in any of my videos, all you got to do is be subscribed to my channel. But in any of my videos, if you comment, I want to win, that'll put you in that month's drawing. And so when you comment, I write your name down and all that. And you can get more than one entry. And as you'll see on here, like, we get this open here. You'll see like people's had several entries because different videos and they commented, I want to win. And so they got several entries into this giveaway. And what we'll be giving away tonight is for that one. Come on, computer. Sorry about this, guys. So for the month of January, the winner of that will win this knife right here. And actually, I gave this away, I think, a couple times already. And so anyway, so for the month of January, that knife right there is what you will win. And let me pull this up here.
You mean February? I hope.
No, January. Because I have to wait till the month's over and then I tally up everybody. And then the following month, so this is February. So about the middle of the next month is when I do that giveaway. So the month of February is still going on. So I'll give the month of February away about the middle of March. So that's how that all works. And what I have here is I will show everybody here just so. So this is like what I write down people's names, and then each one of those deals is every time they commented, I want to win. So for each mark there, you can see out on the end, that's their numbers. So we're going to be spinning a wheel of numbers, and so whatever number that lands on, that person, I'll look down here, and that person will win. So let me pull this up. Is the easiest way I could do it, man. I used to type in everybody's name, and it'd take me forever just to get this filled out. So anyway, we have 104 entries, and so let's go ahead and get this thing a spin and see who wins. Get on the right button here. The number 43. And that is Dale Pogue. Let me show you guys here.
Hey, Dale.
Congrats, Dale.
So as you can see, 43 fell in the numbers that Dale had commented there. So anyway, Dale Pogue, email me, buddy, and American Hillbilly Up at gmail.com, and I will get that sent out to you, brother. And he is here. You do have to be present to win, so he is here. That is great, buddy. Congratulations. And yeah, it's quite the contest over there, man. We have there's some people, man, they had several entries, and Dale's actually one of them that has a bunch of entries, but sometimes it's somebody that just might have one or two. So, anybody can win on that for sure. So also get your hashtags in there, HBN64, and we'll be doing that giveaway here in just a few minutes. We'll do that at the bottom of the hour. And meanwhile, while we're waiting for everybody to get their hashtags in, I'll just call it an open floor here. Anybody got anything they want to say or share or talk about, guns or girls or whatever?
Well, since you opened it up that big, I'll throw out your favorite car of all time. If you could have it, what is it?
So one we have not owned previously.
Yeah, you hadn't had to own it or anything. It's the one that you jonesed for.
Dream car.
Dream car. Yes, exactly.
69 Nova.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm close with you, Bubba. I want a 68. I helped a good friend of mine at 68 SS350. But we actually pulled it out and put a 396 and boarded over, and man, that was a good time in high school.
Oh man.
If I'm being honest, I want 69 just because of the number. I'll be absolutely honest. I'm sorry. I like to make jokes on stuff. I'm a child. I'm a child. And
Okay.
that's why that's the way it is. I'm sorry.
Well, the panels on a 68 a little bit straighter because 69 a little bit perverted and curved.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I have never liked the looks of the Nova.
What?
Yeah, Chevelle. I love the looks of the Chevelles, but I for some reason have never liked the look of a Nova.
To each their own.
A 70 Chevelle is next on my list. Yeah.
I also wouldn't mind a 70 Impala. Black. For no reason at all.
Thank you, Bubba.
88, 89 Buick Grand National.
Ooh.
Awesome. Ron Wayne says a Pinto.
Ron's got jokes.
Excuse me.
Why don't you go to Full Mile, Mark? Go Clydesdale.
Mm-mm.
I dare you to say you go.
Oh, I meant Ron. I didn't mean Mark. I'm sorry.
Yep. Fastest
Mine would
production
be
car.
a 1957 two-door Bel Air in teal with a gold trim.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's my bucket list car.
That screams America, buddy.
Oh yeah.
At one time, a 57 Chevy convertible at one time was the highest priced American car ever sold. I mean, like it was remodeled or whatever. It may have been original, I don't know, but like at one of those car show deals or whatever. I think that was like 10 years ago or something.
Oh my God! You know what else car I would want? And this is just for laughs. I'm sorry. I want the car Uncle Buck was driving, specifically that one. Specifically that one, just so that I could drive. I would love to drop off my nieces or nephews in that. I would love drop them off at school at that. It's like, oh God, Uncle Bubba.
That would be hilarious.
Tom, you're embarrassing me. I love it.
Oh boy.
I'm going to say
19.
a 68 GTX with a 440.
Nice.
I had a 68 satellite, but it only had a 318. But I love that car. The girl I was dating at the time, I told her I'd sell her before I sold that car.
1978 Malibu Classic Landau top with 454 underneath the hood, LS6, carbureted, full headers, and supercharged. Because I've seen what those nasty little dogs can, short wheelbase, nasty things can do on a drag strip. And wow, they are fast. They are fast, and they get up. Looks like a little bulldog.
You know what? Let's get more ridiculous with this. All right. I want the Batmobile from Adam West show. Adam West was Batman. All right. I want that Batmobile. Except I'll wear the costume and everything. I'll just be Fat Man and just drive down the road throwing milk duds at people. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. What's ever a Fat Man's
shooting milk duds out of an Altor?
Yeah, because we all know Altors ain't going to hurt nobody except the guy shooting them.
Yeah. For me, man, it'd have to be, it'd be tough for me, but 67 Camaro convertible or 57 Chevy convertible. The 67 Camaro, but I've not had a convertible. I almost traded for one time, and I wish I would have went ahead and made the deal, but 55 Nomad wagon, yes, that is a sweet ride
That's
right
a good
there. Scotsman, know if anybody wants to buy a Ford truck.
Yeah, we sit in the back and shoot seltzer off of it.
Which I don't know. I couldn't get rid of any of my square body Chevy trucks, so I mean, I really took a liking to them. And we have Brownworks out there. Hey, buddy, how you doing, Mark? He says an Aston Martin. Aston Martin would be sweet. I'm surprised nobody said Maserati just so they could play the song while they're driving around.
I want a 60 Chevy, so I can get in the back seat and work on mysteries without any clues, if you know what I mean.
That's like, that last one is equivalent to saying, "Oh, I want to get a barracuda because I want to go dum 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 dum."
That's
Hey,
a good one,
hillbilly.
Gizzard.
Car has its own
You,
theme
you care
song.
if I share a picture real quick?
Yeah, you betcha. Timothy, I don't know. It don't show you're still on MacMan's channel or side. I don't know. He said he can't see anybody's post but his own. You might try to refresh it, maybe.
There you go. See if you see that in a second.
Yeah, sometimes the side
A little
chat
dark.
locks up. Oh no!
No.
You see it?
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That was
Oh,
my
there we go.
father-in-law's, and unfortunately he passed a few years back. And that's my daughter and son-in-law, the ones living in Georgia. And but at his funeral, this was there with his Letterman jacket from high school football and all that stuff. So we keep this in the family and drive it. I drive it once or twice a year, kind of thing.
That is
55
sweet.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
And if you look,
55 Bel Air, and
Even got the finger
salmon
skirts
pink.
on it.
Yep, sure does.
and if you look
Anyway,
closely, you'll notice Heritage used to be a real estate agent instead of a gunsmith.
Yeah, Heritage was his realty company. So, but anyway,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you guys might like that. So,
That's beautiful.
That
That is
sweet.
absolutely beautiful.
So was that Chevy red, Chevy orange red, or whatever you call
they
it?
call it a salmon pink,
Okay, I didn't know if it was the pink or the red. I couldn't really quite
like
tell.
a cream and a salmon pink, the two colors on it.
Nice.
I just sent you 2 pictures, Hillbilly. Have a look at that.
All right.
So I was just scrolling through Smith & Wesson's website, and obviously we've all been talking about the new 1854 that's coming out and the limited edition one, which I have on order. But I was scrolling through, and they're doing a box set. Have you got them?
No, let me refresh this.
I went to the American Hillbilly one, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I got him.
I've just seen my new bucket list guns.
Yeah, let me get these downloaded real quick. All right. So this is sweet.
So they're bringing out the 1854, the new one, and they're bringing out that Model 29 revolver, all engraved with a gold inlay, and they're only making 100 of them. And the rifle and the revolver have got the same serial number.
Oh,
And they're putting them up for auction. If we scroll to the other picture, look at that.
man. 001 out of 100.
So yeah, making 100, they're auctioning them off. They come in that case, and I've never seen it before that they've got the revolver and the lever action with the same serial number.
Wow.
That is
something special, isn't
I'm about
That
to be
is
a
the
child. I might
definition
bid on the
of-
69 out of 100.
it? How much do you think they're going to go for?
They're going to go more for
Boy.
the first than the 2 or the 3 or any other ones. They'd probably be in the running for one of 100. Be honest.
I think they're auctioning them all off, the whole 100 of them, by the sounds of it. But how much money are they going to fetch?
So
Yeah,
one
that's-
collector will have all 100?
That's an easy couple mil right there. To be honest.
Oh, scary.
Boy,
Wow.
that is the definition of true numbers matching.
Yeah.
Yikes.
To answer that question, Duffer, yes, they will, because it's two different firearms.
It's probably going to have the same serial number, but maybe a different letter code in front of it or something, maybe.
Wow. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, they just have-
Yeah, that would be something else. So, you guys ready to do the giveaway for tonight?
Yeah, right, I was supposed to do the giveaway. Yeah, hold on. I'm kidding. It's been running. Don't worry about it.
Come on, Bubba.
But I had to put a little scare in there. My bad. Boop and share.
Oh, you want a real scare? No.
Now, this will be for the skinny black knife that I've been giving away for a while, I guess. And anyway, Bubba, I guess just whenever you're ready, get that thing and spin.
I'll give it about 15 more seconds to make sure that Travis T got in his hashtag, and then I'll throw it out there.
He just did it.
Yeah. Well, I said 15. So I said 15 seconds. Never know how slow this thing's going to be. All right. 5, 4, 66, 69, 1. All right, here we go. There it is. Yay. Boop. And the winner is, well, pick something. Willie Marino.
Willie, good job.
Willie. I'll never
A
smoke
new
weed
winner.
again.
He's come
That
from
wasn't right. That thing teased me. It had my name on the screen for so long. I was going to go, yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
So, Willie, for the rules of this, you have to be here, buddy. So, if you can comment out in the side chat.
Like, you know what? You know, that's somebody we haven't mentioned, by the way, in this podcast so far. Y'all know who passed away recently this week, right?
This week?
Toby Keith.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Toby Keith passed away recently. That's why I made that Never Smoke Weed with Willie again comment. Ironically, the name's Willie for the winner. That's perfect.
Good song.
If you're out there, Willie, on my channel, just say hi, and then we know you're there.
Oh, come on, Willie. Don't ruin this for me. All right, give it. I'll give him the same duration I gave Travis.
Go home.
15 more seconds, guys. Willie, say something, buddy. Mammy, I'm coming home, Mammy.
Here's your shiner boy.
Yeah, and he even switched over from MacMan's channel to bring his hashtag over here to put it in. I hope he's out there. Doggone it. That's a lot of work to win and not be here to get it.
Willie, breathe.
Scotsman.
There we go.
He made it. Man, he didn't win the
Hey.
Willie.
Just in time.
Boy, that was close.
Yeah, that was really close.
Yeah. So, Willie, contact me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me the screen name you have here. And plus, if that's not your real name, include your real name and your address so I can get that mailed out to you, brother. Congratulations, buddy.
Man, that was by the wire. Wow. God's been over there counting down. I was like, oh.
Colt said he was reloading.
He was reloading.
The auction on those guns, guys, if anybody wants to jump in, is going to be February the 27th, and it looks like it's going through on Gunbroker. The auction, they're auctioning off the #1 set.
Oh, boy.
Dang.
Ooh. Counting for my brother, but well, thank you, Scotsman. Thank you.
I'm just selling a couple of my high points out of the money to buy that thing.
Begins on the 27th of February and it's
Some
going to end
of them?
on March the 10th.
All of them?
A couple thousand of them.
Thank you, Gary.
You just see me on the news. I couldn't quit gun broker.
Yeah, Willie, Gary put it up there, buddy. It's American Hillbilly Up at gmail.com, buddy. All righty. Oh, my goodness. Fun. So let's tell you what, Bubba. If you scroll through the banners out there, like about midway down along in there, you'll see some topics there. And why don't you pick one?
All right. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got.
Pick a phone.
Let's see.
Couldn't help it.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not going to pick that one because that's going to start a fight. I'm not picking that one.
Hey, while Bubba's picking a topic, I'm going to head out.
You got to go,
Thanks,
Mark?
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
All right, buddy.
I don't want to take a nap in the middle of the
here.
live stream. Thanks for having me.
Great. You got anything to plug, buddy, before you get off here?
No, don't know what's coming up this week. Just we'll see what we see. Thanks all.
All righty.
Okay, Mark.
Have a good one,
buddy.
Mark. Have a good one.
I found one.
Night.
I found one.
All right,
Bert,
buddy.
What is the weirdest food that you have ate?
I'll let you just go do it there, Bubba. So,
monkey brains.
Whoever you want to go or around the panel, however you want to do it, buddy.
I'll go first. Get mine out of the way. Monkey brains. Monkey brains was the weirdest food I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was brought over by my friends from India who came up to see us. He's an evangelist, and his name was Dr. Paramanandam. But everybody just called him Dr. P because apparently nobody else could pronounce his last name.
No. Phenomenal.
Yeah, he brought monkey brains and he stewed them in something and then he cooked them in the frying pan. Worst smelling thing I've ever smelled coming out of a frying pan in my entire life. But they were good. They were good.
Duffer says anything my wife tries to cook.
They were good, but I did spend most of the day
on the
trying to pick
edge.
bugs out of my cousin's hair. I did spend the rest of the day.
Nice, Hasbro.
All right, so let's start with DJ. DJ, go ahead, buddy.
I was hoping to be on the last of these two because I've eaten some like strange things. It's hard to pick one. Live baby eels. That's like the weirdest, like for a couple of different reasons. And yeah, like when you think you got them all chewed through, but you can still feel them wiggling when you swallow. Yeah, you didn't do a good enough job. Yeah, and I almost lost it there. Almost lost it there at the restaurant.
Oh yeah, this is really. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Well, but it's like down. Yeah, when you feel it, I mean, when you feel it dripping, like drawn down through your esophagus, and then like somewhere around the middle of the lungs before it drops into the stomach, it's like wiggle, 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 wiggle. No, forget it.
All right, boss, you are next.
Woo. I don't know if there's anything really. When I was a kid, I ate a slug. I don't know. That counts. I've had horse and raw bacon. Though I had that both in Japan, but I don't know if there's anything really weird.
Did you put salt on that slug?
I don't even remember it.
Man.
It's like every time DJ shows up now, it's going to be wiggle wiggle. Just,
Oh, Jesus.
happening now.
Wiggle it
All right.
just a little bit.
All right, Pat in the bunker. Your turn.
Oh boy. Well, it looks like I'm going about down DJ's route. We did this thing back in college called goldfish shooters, and you take a shot glass, take 2 live goldfish, dunk them in your tequila, toss it back. Yeah. Like I said, that was back in college. And we called them goldfish shooters. And it was wiggle, wiggle all the way down.
Sounds like redneck sake.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
I was like, we don't
But,
want to be too cast, but he did poop rope for a while.
well, I did 3 of them in a row because they said somebody put down a 20 and they said, I'll bet you can't do this. And somebody said, well, I'll bet you can't do that. And I said, I'll bet I can do 3. And it was rough.
It does
Really
kind of
rough.
explain some things, Pat. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Did I say he pooped rope for a week? He pooped rope for about 3 months.
Bunker and everything. Yeah. I can't argue against Jazz, bro.
All right, Mac Man, your turn, buddy.
Well, I can safely say the same as you. I tried the monkey brains, same as Fast. I've done slugs, but we went to a barbecue a couple of weeks ago, and they were cooking a whole pig, and we'd had a few drinks, and the guy said, "I bet you won't eat the tongue, the ear, the snout, and the eyes." And I said, "How much would you give me if I do them all?" He said, "I'll give you $5." You got it. I did it all. I had
They
them
didn't
all.
ask you to eat the oysters?
No, I don't know what happened to them. I forgot about those. But the worst thing was the eye, because when they pulled the eye out, it had the thing coming out the back of it, the optic nerve thing, and it was about this long, and that was pretty chewy. But yeah, we had it all. I won my $5. It was worth it.
When my son was little, I used to give him money to eat stuff like that.
So what's the strangest thing he's ever eaten?
Oh, God. Something I picked up off the ground. Yeah, I'll give you a buck if you eat this.
Fred said you're going to get a snack, but he thinks he'll pass now.
All right, Gary, what do you got, bud?
Well, I just have one question. What the hell is wrong with you people? God. I can't think of anything that would even come close to comparing with anything I've heard so far. Oh, man. I mean, I thought eating boiled peanuts was weird. Which is pretty weird. That's about it. I don't know that. I mean, everybody's eating alligator, I presume, and frog legs and stuff like that, and crawdads. Come on, man.
I've actually never ate gator. Everything else, yes, but never ate gator.
It's not great. Crawfish is wonderful.
Yep.
For sure. But weird? About the weirdest thing, I suppose, would be wild boar. I had wild boar down in Texas, which is actually pretty good. I've had goat a few times, which is, if it's cooked right, is absolutely wonderful also.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Indians make a good goat curry.
I love curry anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all go on with your weird foods. I can't play in this group. I can't hang, man.
Do dog treats count as weird?
Well,
What?
No, not
I've
really.
eaten dog treats, but
All right, Hasbro, your turn, brother.
Well, personally, that I've eaten, most people just don't like the idea of it. Escargot. I had that in France and actually fixed in butter in a cast iron skillet. It's really good. In the south of France, though, they serve it in the shell, and you might as well just lick the dirt it crawled out of. It's horrible. But that's about it. Now, I was in China working, and it's pretty bad when the native Chinese people there. We go to this like buffet kind of thing, and he goes in his broken English, "You may not want to eat that." So I picked it up, and he starts going. He says, "You see this? That's the tongue. That's the brain. There's a quarter goose head." He couldn't tell. He goes, "That's a local thing. You may not like that." But I'll tell you one other real funny thing that happened. Now, this didn't happen to me, but happened to one of my wife's good friends. Her daughter got married, and she's a very prim and proper girl, right? She's really intelligent, but just very straight laced and doesn't live wild or anything at all. Her and her husband go to Spain for their honeymoon, and they order huevos con, I forget what the last part of it was. So she thinks it's eggs, right? And she gets them. And she goes, "It looks kind of funny, a little chewy," but she ate them anyway. Come to find out they were bull testicles. So she had that on her honeymoon.
It's something different.
She had that on her honeymoon and she didn't know it. So her husband finds out and he's teasing her. "How did that feel in your mouth?" So be careful what you ask for.
Huevos
Trout
doesn't
cheeks.
just mean eggs.
Never had trout cheeks, I guess. Had trout.
And of course, hillbilly. Your turn, brother.
Oh man. Well, I did have bull balls. I didn't know that's what they were at the time. They were pounded out and breaded, I guess, like a small chicken fried steak. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yep.
Like it didn't taste bad or nothing really. It just kind of tasted like a chicken fried steak or something like that. Man, I've never ate again or even tried them again, but raw oyster on the half shell. I was probably like 17 when I tried that first time, and like I couldn't hardly swallow it, and I'd swallow it and it'd come back up, and I in my mouth I'd swallow it again and it'd come back up again. I think I ate that thing like 4 times before I was able to keep it down, and that was just the weirdest feeling. I'm kind of like Gary. I don't know what it is. I must just don't eat it. I'm sure I eat, worm. I'm pretty sure I ate like a worm and a cricket and a few things like that when I was little. Just boys being boys. Off the bets and stuff. Yeah. But see, I don't know that stuff. I don't even know what it's called. That like the round bowl of dip or whatever. They got like different brands of it. My wife gets some of that, and I don't like that cold. I don't know, penta dip or something. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's nothing gross, I don't guess. But man, that's about all I can think of that was weird. Had to average like the crocodile, tail, kangaroo, frog legs, just a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it for me.
I think they
Hey,
call
hillbilly,
the.
check out this poll. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
You ate it willfully.
Yeah.
They call it. I think they call it Rocky Mountain oysters over here, don't they? For the
Yeah.
Yep.
and
For
in
the
the
hogs,
UK
yeah.
they call it sweet bread in the UK.
Well, I've had those, but I didn't think that was that uncommon.
So
No.
everybody's heard my story about eating Rocky Mountain oysters, right? No. All right.
No.
So my dad's
Yes.
a truck driver, and he used to go to California and back all the time, right? So I went with him one week. It was right after school or whatever, and school had let out, and he said, "You want to go with me to California and back?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a road trip with you." Now I didn't spend that much time with my dad because my mom and dad were separated. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll spend some time with you, Pop." We go all the way out. We get to Texas. We eat in the Big Texan. And it's like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm in the Big Texan. This is awesome, right? Wonderful." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna order something for you. I want you to try it." I was like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll try anything. I don't care." I'd eaten monkey brains that year. I didn't care. And he tells me, he goes, "It's called Rocky Mountain oysters." I said, "Oh, what's that?" He goes, "Oh, it's a fried food." No other detail. No other detail. We sitting there, and he orders it up, and we both get it. We both get it, by the way. So it's this gigantic basket of these fried things in front of me, and I'm just like, "All right, what kind of sauce we got with these to dip?" And they got like you would get with like a blooming onion, right? Like that little kind of like pink oranges dipping sauce or whatever. So I'm just sitting there, I'm eating the fire out of it, man. I'm going to town. And after we get done, he goes, "Joe, do you know what Rocky Mountain oysters are and why the waiter looked at you weird?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Those are bull balls, son." I said, "How dare you not tell me what this is?" He goes, "So did you not like them?" I said, "No, I loved them. Give me another order." And so yeah. So first of all, it was unwillingly for the first one. The second one, when I ordered another plate, yeah, no, yeah. All right. Anyway.
Well,
So now you've progressed from that to milk duds.
Yeah.
What's going
there's
on
always
here?
I've come
always
full
a
circle.
story my grandpa and like some of the old timers would always tell. They just thought it was hilarious. They'd say, "Yeah, did you hear about the city fella that died eating Ozark Mountain oysters?" "No." "Yeah, the bull fell on him."
He
I had
couldn't
an
wait.
ag teacher in high school that he would ask guys, "Hey, you want to try sugar cane?" And he'd give them a piece of sugar cane, and they chew on it, and it didn't taste like anything. Well, he had a bull penis that was shellacked. And that's what he'd give out.
Oh man.
Horrifying.
That's funny. Yeah, I can agree with Travis T. Or gas station sushi is kind of like flea market tattoos. It's a bad idea. Yeah, there's two things you don't want to buy at your local gas station or any gas station, I guess, is sushi and like tuna sandwich or whatever out of those vending machines.
Never trust a tuna sandwich out of a vending machine. Never.
Tuna's probably fine. It's just that mayonnaise that's on it. That's
Or if you do eat it, don't be with friends that you like. Right? Don't be around friends that you like or a girl that you like, for God's sake. Don't play that chance.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Nutty, I beat you to it. My bad.
So, man, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. It's been fun. I've had a great time. I mean, I hope everybody has. And so I think we'll go around the room and give everybody a chance to plug your channel or anybody else's stuff that's coming up. we'll probably just go ahead and get on out of here. So we'll just start down to you, DJ, and we'll work our way around there.
Right on. Well, I saw Gun Websites comments popping up a couple times on the screen, and that guy is 5-6 days a week. He's bringing programming. It's always good stuff. He does a wrap up if you don't have time during the week to catch up with him. And so please give Gun Websites your kind attention. On Saturday evenings, and this was no exception, even though she was at a costume ball on the A Great Start Shooting School channel, Brooke Cheney hosts a Saturday evening conversation about violence prevention and mental health awareness. So please give her some of your attention as well. And on Sunday, early evenings on the She Fires channel, there's the Fireside Chats. So check that out. Till I see everybody else again, be safe, have fun, carry your guns, and rock. I'm out.
Awesome. Buddy, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Guys, go over and support DJ. He supports so many people in the 2A community and everything. And man, Nutty, that's a heck of a buy on a box of shells there, buddy. Hope you bought more than one at that price. So anyway, thanks for being here, DJ. I appreciate you, brother. And anyway, Foss, what do you got coming up, brother?
Well, I'll piggyback off of DJ just a little bit for Gear Websites. He has a website called Gear Websites, and he sells 2A related stickers, patches, books. If you need help designing a logo or 3D printing, technology consulting, he can pretty much do it all. Check out gearwebsites.com.
You betcha. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. I hope you had a great time. You guys go over and check out DM Foss, and great stuff over there. He's got the a Wednesday night show and every other Saturday show live. So make sure you check those out. Always a blast. And we'll just jump right on up to you, Gary.
Well, let's see. I've got let's see, last week I put out some videos from Range Day. I've got a couple more videos from SHOT Show coming out this week. Some knife shorts out there. Check those out. Like to thank everybody for helping me get over 3,000 subs tonight. Appreciate it very much. And of course, Foul Territory Friday night at 9 p.m. Central. So thanks for having me.
You betcha, buddy. I thank you for being here. And doggone it, I wish we could have hit that. You could have hit that before SHOT Show. I'd like to have seen you with a jet black dyed beard.
Nah, you don't. Nah. Looks bad enough as is.
Well, thank you so much for being here, guys. Go over and check out Gary's channel. If you have not already, go over and subscribe. And I sure appreciate you being here tonight, brother. So about you, Mac, man, what you got coming up, buddy?
Cool. Well, thanks for the invite for coming on tonight. It's been great. Good to see you guys. And thanks for the side chat. It's been really good. I really enjoyed talking to the guys on the side chat. I got my show coming up Monday night. It'll be the second part of loading some 41 mag that I had from some cast bullets I had from Walter from Vallejo. So we'll do that one on Monday night, 6 o'clock Arizona time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then the following Monday, there's going to be no show because I got my annual big Mac tool show in Florida. So I'm taking my daughter and my granddaughter with us this year. So we're going to go out. We're flying out next Saturday. We're going to be out there for a week. We're going to hit the parks. She's 9 now, so she's into Harry Potter. So she wants to do all the Harry Potter stuff over there. So we're going to go over and do a few days in the parks. And then I'm going to jump in and do my show for the end of the week. So I'm going to be out of it all next week and from next weekend on for a whole week. So I'll be trying to drop some videos from the show, any new products that are coming out. I'll do some shorts and some of the toolboxes that are coming out. I'll try and get as much as that on there as well. So, yeah, so I think it's going to be a busy couple of weeks for me.
Awesome. Sounds like fun, buddy. Yeah, I enjoy that time down there. That'll be a lot of fun. So, guys, if you've not been over to MacMan's channel, make sure you get over and check him out and subscribe. Great stuff over there. Thank you for being here tonight, brother. And so, Pat, what you got coming up?
Well, I got a unboxing video that I've kind of unboxed already. Obviously, if you haven't seen, thank you, Mrs. Hotshot, and autographed right there.
Nice.
So very cool, very cool. So yeah,
Awesome.
I've got a whole box of goodies to go through. This is I just wanted to show this off tonight since they were kind enough to do that for me through the auction and everything. But yeah, as far as that goes, I'm going to be getting pretty hot and heavy into other things here that are going to keep me up late at night and up early in the morning. So we'll see how much interaction I get to do with you guys here in the next couple weeks. But other than that, no, go check out everybody's channel. Everybody's got good content on here. I know all these guys. I've met some of them. Gizzard at the Thunder on the Prairie. All these guys are awesome. Tim, DM Foss. Just go check out the channels. They got a lot of good content. So yeah. Anyway, I forgot to tell DJ down there when he came in, rock, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you, Gizzard, Foss, and DJ all have been at Thunder on the Prairie, so that's nice.
Yeah, and
Great
hopefully
way
we
to-
get to see you out there. Hopefully we get to see you out there this year.
I'm sure planning on it. So thanks a lot, Pat.
If you're out there, you should too.
That's right.
I know it. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, guys, go and check out Pat in the Bunker. Get subscribed over there. You never know. Sometimes it's Pat in the Bunker. Sometimes it's patting on a tractor, Pat on a four wheeler. You just never know. So go check it out. Appreciate you being here, Pat. And Hasbro, hey, thanks for coming, buddy. What do you got coming up? I know you got something coming up.
Well, we do a week from tonight, but a little bit earlier, at 8:00 Eastern. We're going to have a 2,000 subscriber party. Y'all are invited, and we're going to give away some fun prizes. Some I call tacky cool, so they're kind of cool and they're kind of tacky, so that'd be fun. A couple things that are cool, and then the last thing we're going to give away is that thing right over my shoulder. One just like it. I'll ship you a new one. I gave Hillbilly one. I've given AR one,
right there.
And the winner's Saturday night, a week from tonight, is going to win one of these flags. So
Awesome.
It should be a good time, and kind of really looking forward to it. Just to plug one quick thing, I've been playing around with this new 1022 I built. Posted a video, and it's just so stupid accurate. It's a lot of fun. But I was showing them beforehand. I'm playing around with 3D printing, and these are single feed magazines for 1022. So you're like, well, why would you do that? Right? Well, it's because I can turn a 24-inch barrel into a bolt gun. So we'll see how it works. It should make it more accurate, but we'll find out. And it's just something else to test. So,
oh yeah,
that's
I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out, man. That sounds really cool. Well,
thanks for having me on.
much.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for being here tonight, buddy. Guys, go over and check out Hasbro. Get subscribed. A lot of great stuff over there. You won't be disappointed for sure. And don't miss his 2,000 sub giveaway party next Saturday. So appreciate you for being here, brother. So Bubba, what you got coming up?
Well, got an unboxing video going to be putting up here in the next few days. Got a bunch of small parts and stuff for the next build I'm going to be doing. Got another can of paint. Finally, they finally got it into where I can actually paint the rifle again for the 350 Legend. So I'm going to be trying to finish that up. And of course, Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, wait, California. I mean, you guys just do your maths. I'm not doing no more. Subtracting 1 hour is enough math for me. Thank you very much. But yeah, other than that, hopefully have some new range testing videos. Going to be shooting the 450 Bushmaster. Going to be blowing up a box of milk duds because I feel like I need that catharsis in my life. Uh, one of them boxes needs to get blown up. I don't even care. I was telling everybody in the panel in the back chat before we started the launch, but I was planning on putting like a Firebird target behind it. Then I realized that would turn it into a Claymore. So we're going to figure out something different for that. That's the last thing I need to go to the hospital and walk in there and doctor look at me. What's wrong with you? I was like, I turned milk duds into a Claymore. So we're not going to do that. That would be very unsafe. So we're not doing that. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't know when it's going to be. I plan on doing it whenever I finally take my first vacation. I haven't had a vacation yet, and kind of need one. But other than that, guys, stay safe, stay armed, stay 2A strong. Have a fantastic weekend, fantastic week. Go for big. Keep getting at it. Got nothing else for
you. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Bubba. Guys, go check out Bubba Triclops Ballistic. Subscribe. And don't miss his Wednesday mid-morning show. The Good, the Bad, the Bubba. Always a blast. So make sure you go and check that out too. And guys, also, if you're watching or listening later, people on the side chat, I mean, there's so many, too many to even name off here, but so many of them are great content creators, have great channels and all that stuff. So, you know, if you see some names on the side chat, also that you might not know, never been to their channel, go check them out because I guarantee it's probably some good stuff. So thank you so much for everybody being here. Man, I just look forward to this every week. We couldn't have this much fun, you know, if it wasn't for all these great people on the panel and in the side chat. You guys are all just awesome. And I want to thank you. And I guess we will leave tonight here. I just want to remind everybody, God, family, and country, and make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you all again. We love you. Everybody say goodnight.